A movement born from a family's grief and determination. In April of 2020, Army soldier Vanessa Guillen went missing while stationed at one of the largest military installations, Fort Hood in Killeen, Texas. 2 months later, it was revealed the 20-year-old had been murdered by another soldier on that same base. We have covered the Guillen family's journey from the very beginning, and now a Netflix documentary titled I Am Vanessa Guillen sheds new light on Guillen's military dreams and her untimely death. The documentary goes deeper into the family's quest for justice and effort to reform the way the military handles sexual assault cases. And tonight, the documentary is at number 3 in Netflix top 10 movies in the U.S. list, just one day after its release. Let's take a look.
Her case is grabbing headlines across the nation. People want to know, where is Vanessa Guillen?
Where's my sister? They know where she is, and I want them to speak up.
This was not one of those cases the military can sweep under the rug.
Joining me now is Vanessa's sister, Mayra Guillen. Mayra, it is so good to see you. We've spoken many times, and about what happened to your sister. We've spoken on TV, off air. When you were approached to take part in this documentary, what was your thought? What was your first thought?
Initially, we were very indecisive because we were still in the moment. It was a lot of things were happening, and we had many requests. We received calls, phone numbers, to call other people. I mean, it was just an infinite amount of requests for a documentary, and at the time, that wasn't really our focus until, of course, we met the right people. I feel like they were doing this for the right reasons.
I have to tell you, watching this documentary, it's still so emotional and raw. All of these years later, you and your family have been fighting for justice now for almost 3 years, pushing for legislation with the support of lawmakers. Part of the I Am Vanessa Guillen Act became law in December of 2021 with the signing of the National Defense Authorization Act. Talk to us about that moment. What was that moment like for you?
When the bill was passed by both the House and the Senate, it was more like a relief. We had worked so hard for the last 2 years to be able to get Congress to agree on something, and in this case, it's bipartisan, which is super important. It was just, we were in complete shock. Like, once we saw it, it was like a huge relief for us.
And how's your family doing? How's Lupe and your mother, your father? How's the rest of the family handling this documentary, and how are they doing now?
Slowly trying to get back to what, quote unquote, a normal life would be. But that's just very hard after what happened. But definitely, Lupe is going back to college, which is, I'm very excited for her. I know she will do great things. My sister, she is close to being a registered nurse, so I'm very happy for that as well. And my brother's in high school. The baby of the house is elementary, and then Dad's been working for the last year. So that tells me that he's doing better and has the mentality to focus on work. And my mom, she's undergone like 3 surgeries, and it's been a tough ride, but I mean, I'm just happy she's eating now, and she's getting healthy slowly but surely.
And in the documentary, we see her raw emotions. I mean, it's all out there. You feel that mother's grief. And how does she feel now that Vanessa's name is so well known? It's known worldwide. Everybody knows about what happened to her. And how does your mom feel about this change that you guys are pushing for to protect other victims of sexual harassment and sexual assault in the military?
They're very proud of the accomplishments that have been achieved, and the ones that mainly lobbied Congress was myself, Lupe, and Natalie, and it's just been, for them, a roller coaster of emotions. They feel happiness to see what we've been able to do in honor of Vanessa's legacy, but at the same time, the fact that it took her life to have this change, I mean, they would give anything to have her back.
Yeah, that should have never happened. As someone who has served in the military part-time, outraged at what we were watching, at the responses that we were getting during that time that she went missing. That should have never happened on a base or anywhere to any soldiers. So it's amazing what you guys are doing to protect other soldiers from something like that again. Tell us what's next. What's next for your family?
Well, definitely for myself to continue advocating for the rest of the provisions that were not included this first time around. So definitely having sexual harassment being taken out the chain of command. Harassment leads to assault, so why not be super preventative and not have to have a victim go through assault in order to receive justice. And just there's a couple more provisions that we want to bring to the floor in the upcoming year. Work on the foundation, being able to offer families the help that we once needed, both legally, emotional, just everything that we could bring to the table. And definitely just continue building Vanessa's legacy.
Mayra, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your fight. Vanessa would be proud.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.